Broken Generation. Episode 13. Like,
bang.
Anytime we don't record, like, for a couple of weeks, I feel like I've been away for ages.
Is it? I feel like you got to readjust.
Like, I don't know. Like, I need to, adapt to new surroundings. But I guess, obviously, you're recording, most weeks?
Yeah, every week. Every other week, at least.
Ever see this guy? My brother, what's good, man? We're back.
Yeah,
Sun
good,
shining in the
That's
pastel
correct.
colours. Both of us got the pastels on.
Feeling good. Summer weather, summer colours.
Oh,
that life.
For the next day or so. By this comes out, it's meant to be torrential rain, isn't it? So now,
it's supposed to be coming.
We're looking at what? 29, 30 right now out the window. Aircon over in the corner. Obviously, we can't have it on because of the sign.
Noise and that.
Not built like that. But it's hot.
Well, go on. How you feeling?
Hot.
Bar the heat, yeah.
I know
Bar the heat,
I had to keep the water.
Gotta stay
water
hydrated, people. People, stay hydrated. It's very, very important.
Trust me, you don't want to catch that COVID, man. Straight in like that. Nah, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I've been enjoying the heat, man.
Yeah.
Like, opportunity to get out. Taking some of the countryside that we live around, surrounded by.
Go for walks.
Yeah, go for
walks,
a little
trips.
walk.
Okay, yeah.
Go to a little bird coliseum and them things.
Jesus, yeah,
sanctuary,
that's life.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, the bird sanctuaries, that's cool.
Yeah. Go and do all of that stuff. What about
flex.
you? What have you been on?
Good, man. Just playing Just chilling. To the kids to the park, play some mini golf.
That's right. What, you made the mini golf?
No, bought the small little things.
Oh yeah.
You could just create it. Yeah, they had a blast. Only put ice creams. Only put running and walking. You know what I mean? It's alright, man. In weather's like this, I feel like I need a dog.
No chance.
I'm never gonna get one, but it just feels like it's a dog weather, innit?
Dog walking.
That's correct.
Then wake up at the crack of dawn
Yeah.
and just as the sun's busting through.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you see people, innit? Like when I go to work and that, I see people like
and they walk
6
around.
o'clock.
The morning walks.
Even in the winter.
Yeah.
Winter time,
winter time.
Coat fully, big old wellies. Nah, forget all of that. But I hear you though, but I'm not a dog person, man.
Just to post up, man, with a puppy.
Yeah?
So it's the kind of weather where you need to have a puppy under your arm, innit?
Nah, that's so hot, brother. That's just all too hot.
That's too much, yeah?
The dog will... Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Get all of that.
That's true.
But if that's your dream, I ain't even going to step on your dream.
I appreciate that.
Brother.
I appreciate that.
Do your thing. Other than that, what's been good, man? What you been up to these past couple of weeks?
Not much, man. Just work.
Yeah.
Planning. Work. More planning. Usual stuff.
Takeover time, yeah?
But yeah, well, not takeover.
What, imminent? Takeover imminent, or is it still...
It's close, man. It's close. It's close. When's this coming out? It might be... Oh, no. That's too easy. It's not that imminent, but it's imminent.
Yeah. Okay. It's happening.
2 books out, yeah, sorry. Quietly launched them.
I don't even know
Quietly launched them. Like, they're released, in it, but I haven't done any press
or
no release
big
things.
quietly, because I don't even know.
I just Amazon put out, innit?
Yeah.
KDP.
So what, they're there now?
To purchase, innit?
Called what? What's that?
So the first one is It's All Spiritual.
Yes.
Short book. It's like a concise idea on consciousness. What does it mean to be conscious? What does it mean to be spiritual?
Yeah.
And the second book called There's a Time to Laugh.
What? You don't even have them with you?
I don't have it.
Yours. I
didn't even remember it. I just come from anyway.
Yeah,
next
time.
The next one we'll have the mic.
Yeah.
Next one's called It's a Time to Laugh. It's a book on humor. My understanding of humor and entertainment.
Okay.
From a Christian background. So what does it mean? Where's the humor in the Bible?
Yeah.
Like I think I told you once about. I've got 1 chapter or 2 chapters. That's
talking about
all of the funny things in the Bible.
Talking about the penises.
Well, not just that, innit? Not just that, but yeah. So they're out, innit? Put links below and all that.
Yeah, of course. No way. Well, that's so I could you
certainly. I didn't even. I wasn't just the energy.
Because I even see nothing. Like you ain't even.
I've shown you their books.
Yeah, you showed, but you haven't said.
Oh yeah.
You know, just
it's quiet, fam. It's just a quiet release.
A push.
No, it's just a quiet release. I'm gonna push it soon.
Okay. Now you need to. Wow, this is promotion. Anyway, I'm gonna cut piece of that and put that as a promotion part.
Appreciate that, King.
That's how we do it, man. You have to look after your own, man. Because if we don't look after our own, who's gonna look after us?
Facts. I was about to say that.
I know you was about to say something.
Oh yeah, something else coming.
Okay.
Film.
Look at this guy.
Feature film.
So before we get
Filming
into that,
early.
can
Oh,
we
go
get
on, go
people
on.
in who's
What?
involved to have a chat with them?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay.
So we're filming in, I think, around February times. Just getting the dates to be confirmed. Probably confirm it this week. And we're good to go, man.
Any more
Script's been
information
set.
on
No,
what
not
it's
set,
about?
but it's a comedy, innit? That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And it's nice, fam. It's nice. That's
Am
what
I
can
gonna have
say.
to lose weight?
No, you're calm.
No.
Oh yeah, you're featured in it, innit? You are
That's what
featured
I'm
in it.
saying,
Yo,
so I'm
sorry.
gonna have to lose a little weight, innit?
No. That's calm, innit? That's calm, innit? It's calm. But that's
Okay.
good. If I can sneak another quick feature at the end of the year, I would. Oh mate, I'd love to. But yeah, man, that's it. Nothing much, innit?
Nah, that's big thing. Man just said he released 2
much,
books
man.
and got a film coming, and said nothing much.
Not much. I'm just
Like big
working
man,
on-
I won 14 games on FIFA Ultimate Team.
Oh,
like that is my
brother, that's huge.
That's my accomplishment in the
Yeah,
past.
That's
month
life. That's
or
life.
so.
What about the crypto? How's crypto doing?
To be honest, big man, I even looked at it.
No,
Like let's
should
have a
be,
look.
should be up at least 14 pence now, brother.
No, I went up the
Oh,
big
yeah?
thing still.
Yeah.
It just kicked me out. It's not even letting
Oh
me. Just
snap! The app is crashed.
gone. Repair.
The crypto wallet is gone. There's no life in crypto.
Big, you know
my
what?
days.
Let's show these people. Look, you think I'm lying? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but look, it loads and then it's gone. Yeah, loads and then it's gone. Crypto's gone. They took my money and gone with it.
Wow, that's so good, man. That's life.
I feel robbed. I feel like they took advantage of my first to get rich.
Yeah.
quickly.
Get rich quick scheme.
No way. That's
That's peak. That's because you haven't opened the app in like how long? That's probably why.
Probably since. Oh wait. No.
Oh,
Probably since the last time we spoke about it.
that's hilarious. Anyway, shout out to the people like that that's still on the crypto
Yeah,
wave.
man. Yeah. Do you know
Is
what?
it still a thing?
That's what I'm saying. It's died off bare, innit?
They're forgetting about it, innit?
Like I don't see nothing now. Like, you know, like you see people put in like groups and stuff like, oh, buy this, it's on the rise, or
Yeah.
this is. I haven't seen nothing like
It was
that.
adding
for
you to those
probably at
groups
least
anymore.
month.
Okay, snap.
How about you? Are you seeing anything?
No, none.
Where's all these crypto millionaires at? Anyway, let's
Yeah,
not
let's
even
not
get
do that,
into
man.
it because we still had
not do that.
the investing, the crypto talk. So I want to save all of that for when we have someone that knows what they're talking about.
If we do, yeah. If we ever get there.
Yeah, we'll get people. We'll
Yeah.
get people. Now the restrictions are lifted a bit more.
Okay.
Eased a bit. But let's go into it, yeah?
Yeah. All right,
That's
let's
the
do that.
first one. Let's go into that. What, that's killing you right now.
It's not a joke, bro.
It's hot,
not a
innit?
joke. It's not a joke, man. It's not a joke.
For you're born there, you're done and then thing there, and you know a bloodline and
I'm an English dude, you know.
yeah, straight
Wow,
up British English flag.
Yeah.
So she come with the English bandana or the British. We spoke about that before, though.
We did.
We spoke about it a lot, and I think a lot of things are like coming back up now that we've already spoke about.
We
So
spoke
it's
about
hard.
previously, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to speak about stuff again because we've already spoke about
It's a
it.
fact. Things that are current now,
We've already touched.
Years
like,
ahead, innit?
Nah, we're future, man. We're like time travelers, pioneers.
That's a fact.
We have to large up ourselves because
That's
who's
a
gonna
fact.
large us up?
That's a fact.
Tall up on ourselves.
Kings in the building and that.
Don't know. Oh, I still wanted you to have your own intro, man, because you don't have your intro like you do.
This is calm, innit? I like my little circle back rain.
Yeah, chilled vibes. I need to adjust this. I feel like my head's gonna get. So, my
One,
brother,
two.
we touched on it a little tiny bit. Cut it
Yeah.
off, come back in. Freedom Day.
Yeah.
Let's just call it Freedom Day. So, today we're
freedom.
on the 20th. 20th? 20th.
Yeah. 20th of July.
Yesterday was Freedom Day. What does that mean to you?
Not a damn thing, fam.
Nothing.
Do you know what? The only thing that's changed for me is the mask, innit?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, yeah, there was like clubs are now open and that, but I was already going clubs before, innit? So
True.
it's whatever for me, innit? So, yeah, I don't know, man. It just feels it's exactly the same. I'm a little bit more conscious that it's freedom, so I'm like, I don't have to put the mask on.
Yeah.
Like, I have it in my pocket, but I don't have to put it on, so I don't put it on. And I'm just like, you know, it feels good at least.
Feel to be a little
good, it feels
free.
good a little least, you know. What about you? How you feeling?
Nah, similar to you. So same with you. I don't really go out. I have got an event that I'm DJing at next week. So
First of all, promo that quick.
Garage Flavour. I don't even know what the date is now off the top of my head. This guy's put me on pressure, but it's next Friday anyway. So what are we talking about?
It's that 30th.
30th. Next Friday the 30th in Gloucester, Roxy Club, Garage Flavour. You can catch me there. Right, moving on from that. So that's been delayed since I think the first couple of weeks of COVID.
Okay.
So it was due like the end of, what we say, March.
Yeah.
Then obviously it was delayed, and now it's come, and it's a couple of weeks. Well, not even a couple of weeks after Freedom Day. So it'd be good to like get out and do that. But I've seen people like all queuing 12 o'clock. Do you see that on the news?
Yeah. Waiting for the doors to open.
Waiting for the doors to open to go out for like 2 hours. Like what, the clubs stay open all night, did they? Or
do you know, some people now on the real, some people may have felt this like COVID a lot more than other people, innit? So I'm guessing those people that are desperate for a beer and a shandy and a party and a move with
but
other
you could
people
do all
around.
of that.
Yeah, but other people
sitting
around.
down.
Innit? Yeah, that's not the same.
Like you
innit?
had your 6 people. Did you go out at all over the COVID?
Just for yam food, but not really.
Or you didn't go out
for
to no like clubs?
No, not a drink thing.
So I think I went out maybe once or twice.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a bit of a mad, like,
Yeah, and
you know, like
is it the same
everyone's
vibe
like,
or was it a different vibe?
do you know what? I'm not really a jump up and down man anyway. Like I am in my, you know, if I'm on a grime rave or if I'm in the right environment.
Yeah.
But on a normal day-to-day
Just
thing,
hold your corner,
I don't
innit?
even mind finding a seat and sitting down.
Okay.
So it was all right. But it was weird because obviously like they were at full capacity, but there was no one
Only
in there
for space,
really.
yeah.
So like I went out in Cheltenham and it was like 1 in, 1 out. And you get in there and there's like no one in there really, but it's just 6 people around the table.
Yeah.
So so I didn't really go out anyway. So I'm not even really going to see a difference.
But it's only people. What I'm seeing is reactions, innit? So again, on the socials, I'm seeing the reactions of people like, "Yay, we get to go out and we get to do what we do," innit?
Yeah.
But there's nothing that's really been changed. I don't really feel the difference of it. So in my day-to-day life, nothing's changed.
No, yeah,
You know
same for me.
So yeah, man, Freedom Day, hooray! But I don't really know what we're hooray
Well,
for.
so as you mentioned, the only thing that's changed for me is the mask. But I'm finding I'm the only person without a mask in the shop.
Facts. Big facts.
Like,
Everyone else is wearing it.
Everybody else has still got their mask on.
Same thing. Like I went into town today. All of the shop attendants still had their masks on.
Yeah.
They still had the plastic screens on the tills. Everyone, when I'm walking past the buses, I'm seeing everyone in the buses with the masks on. What else am I seeing? Yeah, everyone's still got masks on, fam.
Yeah.
There's only a few of us. I feel like I've got to high five people that ain't got a mask on. Do you know what I mean? Like we're
no, you have to give that look. And
yeah, head nod. Yeah.
So what do you think though? So I saw a thing on one of these news things in the morning, wherever it was, and there was like a pro and a pro and an against, and or for and against. And they were saying, listen, now it's our freedom. We don't have to wear a mask. And then obviously against, they were saying, but there's more vulnerable people out there. You should respect that. Like, just because it's not a requirement now doesn't mean that you shouldn't wear. So where do you stand on it? Like, obviously you're not wearing a mask, so you're obviously
big
for
facts.
Freedom Day. But do you see the other side?
I'm not. This is how it is now. Is how I feel it should always have been.
Yeah.
Like if you want to wear a mask, innit? I'm not gonna feel bad about you if you want to wear a mask, innit? Like it's calm, innit? I don't want to wear a mask. I didn't feel like I needed to wear a mask.
I didn't want to wear a mask from the start.
What did I want? But again, I'm not from to some extent I'm in that protected group because I'm black. But apart from that, like.
You're in that so said.
Oh yeah, that's so said.
Yeah, because I didn't see any difference, but
I feel just as healthy as I have ever felt.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I had COVID apparently. Like I had a positive test, so I feel exactly the same, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Vaccine free.
Yeah, so I was gonna go on to that next. So
But wait,
obviously,
before we go there, Freedom Day in and of itself.
Yeah, let's go back to Freedom Day.
I'm not one of those guys that are gonna rant on an Instagram post. Yo, they're trying to take our freedom, people. They're trying to destroy it. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people in it. If you want to do that, that's all you in it. Do your thing in it.
Yeah.
That's not me. I'm not gonna rail against the police. Yo, you got your mask on. Take your mask off, you monkey. Like it's not deep for me, innit? I'm not here to fight against the government and all of their plans, innit?
Yeah, no, I hear that.
But and I'm not a part of the conspiracy tribe who thinks that there's an agenda, even though there probably is an agenda. Do you know what I mean?
That makes more sense to me.
What's that?
That there's an agenda. I don't think we're ever gonna know the true agenda.
Now we will.
You reckon? Eventually,
one of us will make it in.
You reckon?
And leak all of the secrets.
I hope it's me. I've said it a million times on this show.
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. I'm open to be invited. Not even open. Just a quick.
Just a Freemason conversation. Just a phone call.
Because you know.
Join the elite.
I'm open to understand how people think, and you know. If I understand that, I'm there with them. If I don't, I'm not. Simple. But back to Freedom Day. Yeah,
I'm not on a ranting thing. If you want to run the freedom thing, feel free. But we've always been free. That's the thing about words. To call it a Freedom Day, okay, yeah, we're finally free. Like, who was oppressing us? Do you know what I mean? The narrative is like that.
What was oppressing us? Because we know who. The government or the policy makers were.
That's correct.
But what was oppressing us?
And it's
restrictions.
The restrictions. It's the unknown or the unseeable, quote unquote, power of toe the line.
Yeah,
because you can't see. It's not someone standing there saying you do this, you do this, you do this. But it's in your psyche now. They've told us on the news. Boris has said it. Whoop-de-doo. I've got to listen to what the government is saying. Anyway, I'm not gonna rant. I ain't got a mask on. Shout out to those people that don't wear a mask. If you do wear a mask, shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely.
I have 4 people.
Yeah.
3 people last week that I know that had COVID.
Yeah.
Up in hospital.
Okay, yeah. Well, that you know personally?
Personally, no.
Oh, yeah.
So I know that COVID does exist or something is
definitely.
there,
well, we had it. Or we had...
Well, I had a positive test.
We had a positive... You had the PCR. Is it PCR? So you had the proper one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But whatever that means, innit? I
felt fine, whatever that means.
What you said?
Okay. Nah, I agree with you. I think I'm the same. Like, if you feel like you need to wear a mask, then wear your mask. If you don't want to or don't need to or
facts,
don't wear it. So let's go from the mask to the double jabbed. Yeah, I mean the double jab they're getting taught. Right.
That's peak.
So when I talk about agenda, yeah?
Yep.
And you know what? I nearly had my book, but I don't have it in my bag. The 48 Laws of Power.
Oh, shout out to that.
Divide and conquer. Yeah? The new division is...
Did I give you the book?
Of course you never give me the book. Sorry. I've been on them things for years, boss.
Shout out to
the
Robert
new
Queen,
divide and conquer is jabbed and double jabbed.
Okay.
Like, they're now setting, like, you fit into a category. Like, I saw a conversation where people are like, well, I'm not really sure, and you're unjabbed.
Yeah.
You're not unsure. You either have it or you don't.
Facts.
There's no middle ground. Divide and conquer, brother. How are you feeling about the double jab?
It's a madness.
You haven't took one jab yet?
I haven't took one jab yet.
I feel like you have.
I haven't though, innit? Out of the two of us, I'm probably the most likely to get the jab, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Man, nodding at camera, you know. I haven't got the jab yet. Okay. I'm one of a few in my department where I work. The department's probably about 50, 60 people.
Why?
I'm one of the 6, maybe 5 or 6 people that haven't had a jab. So I'm fighting this conversation on a daily.
Is the majority of people that haven't taken the jab look like you?
Yes, the majority of them do.
They do look like you.
But there are people that look like me that have took the jab, innit? So it's calm, innit?
So let's not... So they fall into the backseat and unbackseat or double jabbed and undouble jabbed. Okay.
That's a fact. So I'm having the conversations around. But this is the thing. Like... Fam, do you know what I do, yeah? I go on these long ass rants, yeah, and I picture myself listening to myself go on these rants, and I'm like, shut up, Dean, innit? But let me just go on a short rant, innit? I'm not gonna make it a long one.
Do your rant, big man.
Like, when you talk about agendas.
Yes.
When you talk about there's something else deeper that's going on. There's something sinister about this. To me, it's quite clear.
Okay.
Why are they forcing a jab upon us? Not only one jab, but 2 jabs. And that jab does in no way, shape or form prevent you from getting COVID.
No, it doesn't prevent, no.
What they're selling to us is that if you get if you're double jabbed, it means you are less likely to be hospitalized when you do, or if you do catch COVID.
Yeah.
That's all that they're saying.
Oh, and transmitting. Less likely to transmit.
That is a, what's the word? I'm gonna be respectful in it. YouTube
No,
and that.
don't be respectful. We're gonna have the little COVID message thing on it anyway, because they just picked that up, even though we aren't put nothing about it.
I don't think that it stops you from transmitting COVID.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say in a short rant. Go on.
Why though?
A short rant.
No. How can you say that? Like,
I just don't believe it, innit?
So you don't believe it stops you from transmitting?
It doesn't stop you from transmitting in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why they are giving off that impression that it does.
Okay.
But anyway, do you know what I do? I just hate this topic of convo.
Yeah.
Because Corona is just, not only is it took our lives, it seems like it destroyed 2 years of our lives. It seems like like it's changed the way we're thinking and
still continuing.
Yes, and will forever.
It's like a juggernaut. It picked up pace and ran with it.
That's what you're saying. COVID. Talk to me. Double jabs.
Wow, I'm unjabbed.
Okay.
But like,
are you unjabbed though? Cause
I'm not part of the conspiracy
are
theory.
Are you unjabbed first?
I'm 100%.
I don't know, man.
100%.
I don't know now.
But I'm not really on this conspiracy thing. Like,
you just
I think there's agendas.
Okay, yeah, go on.
But I'm talking about conspiracies. Like, people are talking about like they're injecting magnets into your arm, so that that they could track you. And I don't know about all of that. Yeah, I don't know about all of that.
I don't know about that. But me, I'm even on that topic there.
Yeah.
There's still certain suspicious, fam.
100%.
There's still certain suspicious.
But this is what I'm saying. There's an agenda.
The technology is there for them to
nanotech.
Yes. No, I don't want to call it nanotech because that just sets up a different mindset for people when you hear those phrases. But that technology, it does exist today. Anyway.
So we're talking double jabbed, yeah?
Yeah. Look what they're doing.
And now they're selling us that in order to go into nightclubs and theatres and
big
stadiums, you have to be double jabbed by, when is it? September,
yeah.
That's the new thing.
That's when they're trying to get it in, yeah.
How are you feeling about that? Is that now a way to force you?
It furthers the bloody agenda. Right at the start of this topic, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
Probably episode 1 or episode 2.
I think it was episode 1.
We said, look, there's going to come a time where they say, unless you get jabbed, you're going to, all of your privilege or freedoms is going to be taken from you.
Yeah.
The things like, in my assumption, they're going to take every, like, anyone that's on, universal credit, they're going to take that away from you. If you're in an accommodation that is owned by the government, if you're in a council flat or a council house, like all of those sort of things, I feel they're going to say if you're not double jabbed, you can't get any of those benefits. Yeah. That's the world we're living in.
And I remember you saying that, and me thinking, brother, that sounds conspiracy, like.
But it sounds more.
Now you're saying that sounds like the next step. Like, it sounds like it could be the next step. Oh, sorry, we can't house you in this block of flats because this block of flats, everyone's vaccinated.
Facts. So I had a conversation. I was at work, yeah? I'm not supposed to go work, but I was talking about work in a brief setting. in a meeting, talking just a flippant conversation.
Yes.
In terms of the hierarchy in the departments, I'm the only one that hasn't been in the hierarchy.
Okay, yeah.
So the leader of the hierarchy, innit? I don't want to say his name in it, but he comes up to me every week and says, "Dean, you've been vaxxed yet?" I said, "No, I'm not getting vaxxed." He goes, "Dean, have you been vaxxed?"
Oh, he calls it, so it's called vaxxed.
Yeah, he says vaxxed.
Not have you received your vaccine, just vaxxed.
No, vaxxed. Okay. Vaxxed. When other people's around, he'll try and say it in an appropriate way.
Okay, yeah.
When just me and him, you've been vaxxed. No, I haven't been vaxxed. I'm not gonna get vaxxed. I'm cool. I'm calm, innit?
Yeah.
So we had a meeting about something random, and it came up. I've been. This one individual stood up and said, "Oh, look, I've been double jabbed. What if I get sick because of him?" Pointed at me, I said, "What?"
Direct to you, direct.
I said, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, like all of these people that's not getting vaccinated, they're gonna hurt us. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna die. It's all because of you guys."
But people believe that though.
That's a fact. That's the agenda, and the agenda and the narrative is fine for them to believe it.
Conquer. Sorry, go on. Go on.
I don't want to go these rants. But what is the reason for this? Now they're playing it out as if, okay, if you get double vaxxed, it's going to stop the spread of COVID and it's going to go back to normality, life as we know it.
Yeah.
But if we're being honest, life as we know it previously still had its flaws.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not as if we're going to make Britain great again. It's like we're still going to have the same flaws, but now we've got new things in our systems.
It's got added, yeah.
Correct. Go on, you.
No, but I haven't.
Feel like I'm just.
No, but go on.
I can't give you.
No, because you know what it is, though. I agree with you, and
go on.
Like the only thing I want to do really, is just counter argument you, for the fact of counter argument. Not even because I believe it. Just facts. Because obviously there's always two sides.
Facts. So the reality is, getting double vaxxed means that your DNA, your physical DNA, is going to be altered.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, when in the civilization of humanity has our DNA been altered because of things that we've done?
Yeah.
Never. So I know people are thinking, oh, it's a conspiracy, this, that, and the other. But the reality is, in the space of humanity, we have never done things to our body to this extent where it changes our actual DNA. Like, to me, that is mind-boggling.
That alone.
You can have your chromosomes, like you can have a altered chromosome, and I can't remember the exact thing, 46 chromosomes or whatever it is. And then if you've got one that's altered, you can come out with a disability. We have no idea what we're doing to our bodies.
No,
and we're just it's all a test. It's all a test. We talked about it before about those pregnant women that had those specific injections, and their children came out with shorter limbs. I can't remember the phrase, what it's called. And these things are in our recent history. Like, we're gambling with our lives. So I'm all for people that are pushing back and saying, guys, let's not run. Let's take a few steps. Let's not go crazy and say, yeah, this is the answer. Let's slow down. And still to this day, pregnant women are still not being encouraged to take vaccinations. They're still telling certain people, if you're allergic to certain things, to not to get vaccinated. They're not creating another vaccine. Well, they've not come out with another vaccine that counter argues those that have allergies, and they don't know why people with allergies are reacting that way to these vaccines. Yet we're supposed to trust them. Like, to me, logic says to me, not the computer program. Logic, my brain tells me, look, just hold, don't run with it. Calm in it.
No, I agree with you. So let's go in with the counter argument, because what I'm not seeing in the counter argument is like scientific proof. What I'm hearing is, like what you said, the unvaccinated, they're going to be the reason we go back into lockdown. They're going to be the reason why vulnerable people are going to get sick. They're going to be the reason. Like, there's nothing that's being said that says actually scientifically this. And there was even someone said something, but I think it was kind of argued that 60% of people in hospital at the moment have double jabs, but it was the other way around. But that's still 40% of people with COVID in hospital have been double jabbed.
100%.
So that's still 4 out of 10.
100%.
40 out of 100.
100%.
To me, that's not good numbers, but
makes no sense.
That doesn't, like, I don't know how many people, and I'm not going to hazard a guess on how many people don't make it through and maybe pass away from that. But 40 out of 100 people, that doesn't sound like good maths to me.
So let me...
It doesn't. To be pushing this and not know what the outcome is. But that's what I'm saying. I'm
gonna say two more. I'm gonna say two points.
Let's wrap it.
One thing. Right. On Netflix, there is a documentary series called "How to Become a Tyrant."
Okay. Yes.
Now, those who know, again, people, humor me and listen just for a second. Just for a second. I know some people don't like listening in it and having deep conversations, but listen. There's a documentary called "How to Become a Tyrant," and when we think of tyrants, we think of people like Adolf Hitler,
bad people.
We think about Gaddafi. We think about these people who did horrendous things. But and when we think about tyrants, we think of a specific figure, like one individual. But there is a new type of tyranny that's happening, where it's not an individual, it's an idea.
Okay.
Where an idea, instead of an individual saying, look, do these things, listen to me, obey me, stop doing that, only do these, don't listen to those people, we're going to go at war, they're our enemies, these people are not our enemies, we're our brothers, our sisters, blah, blah, blah. There is a different type of tyranny that's happening here in the UK, in my estimation, don't shoot me, where it's not an individual, it's an idea. Okay. It's a government, it's a group of people, I'm not going to say necessarily the government, but a group of people who are trying to push an agenda. Yeah. And instead of saying like, China's our enemy or South Korea's our enemy, they're saying now it's the unvaxxed people who are our enemy. Still, those who've got a few minutes of time, go watch Netflix, How to Become a Tyrant, and then view it through the eyes of what's happening in the UK now.
Okay, yeah? Put that as an example.
That'd be deep. Anyway, point number 2. Yeah, they're saying about these vaccine passports, aren't they? Yes. Explain this to me. You've probably seen the tweet. There's pedophiles, murderers, and people who have done horrendous, hideous things, that are walking on road, and we can't, and the government aren't able to force them to do track and traces or have physical passports or digital passports for them to go into certain areas,
public places, schools, anywhere like that.
So they're saying people who are unvaxxed, they're saying I'm more dangerous to society than a pedophile. That makes no sense. Look what they're trying to do. Yeah? Look what they're trying to do to us.
Big man, I'm ending now. I got nothing else to say.
Again, and I'm saying this from I'm saying this from a logical, unpushy place. Like, I'm not for the conspiracy guys, I have my one toe in there because you know what I mean. I like to hear and see what go on. But just logic speaking, why are they trying to ram this down our throats, innit? And Boris is not a scientist.
No,
he's not a doctor.
What is Boris?
That's good. I don't even know if he's human.
It's like Boris anyway.
Yeah, and these people in high governments don't express things with clarity. Actually, I'm going to say one more point. Oh, ratted. I don't want to go on these rants in it. Sorry.
You're on the rant. You're gone clear. I've just kicked back and just.
I don't want to go on a rant.
Just heard you.
But listen, anyone that's got time. Modern medicine, the whole concept and idea about modern medicine is to go away from nature.
Yeah.
Nature tells us that we should eat vegetables, fruits, and things of those nature. And even when, and the hospital doctors, surgeons, GPs, whatever, when you get cancer and you get sick, they then tell you, make sure you're eating your 5 a day. You should have more fruits, more veggies. Well, if we were doing that to begin with, if we had a healthy diet based on not deeply processed food, drinking water and not sugary foods and getting addicted to takeaway foods that are things that are not healthy for us, our natural immune systems would fight better. What you're hearing now because of COVID is that people who are obese or the elderly who have weak immune systems, mainly because of the way their body is structured, they're obese, they're fat, or they've over time, and naturally your body's going to decrease in your immune system. They are the ones at highest risk. How do we naturally build our immune systems? By eating healthy. By doing these healthy things, but they're not even pushing that agenda in the news. What they're saying is get vaccinated.
Get a vaccine,
Whenever you get a short fix, or it's like when you got a headache, you take a paracetamol. What that paracetamol does, it doesn't treat the reason you got a headache. All it does is it gets rid of your senses, the pain senses. Big man, you know what? Go on, what I'm saying is that logically speaking, don't be a deep one. Don't be a deep one. I need to stop 25 minutes. I haven't got like a tinfoil hat yet. But what I'm just saying is logically,
5G.
There is another way.
Oh, no, sorry.
There is another way to live, innit? That's what I'm saying.
My brother, you brought that down, man.
It's hot in here, fam. It's hot in here.
It is hot in here. No Nelly. You get me? Let's keep it moving, brother.
Stay hydrated, yeah?
Oh, trust me. Let me pour my drink.
I want to hear what the people's got to say. Because there's clearly an agenda in it. But I'm not a...
We need a vaccine. We need a pro vaccine.
We need someone with the information. Random. I was in the park the other day with the kids, playing mini golf, yeah?
Yeah.
A random guy came up to me. He had his kids, bless him. And he's like, oh, how you doing? How's this... How are you dealing with this time as a father? You know what I mean? And to be honest, No, if you don't know me, I don't want to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, shut up, innit? But anyway, I humoured him, innit? The kids are around, you know what I mean? His kids are around, I had to make the kids play together, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, yeah, you know, all is good. And he's telling me about how, you know, we should go back to nature, innit? As a new way of life, you know? Encouraging one another to interact, you know, harvesting our own foods, do this, that, and the other.
I hear him.
So I'm just gonna leave it there randomly. If you are a person that's going completely off grid, I'd love to have a deep conversation with the kind of people. Yeah, if you own a piece of land and that's you're just gonna harvest that land, live on that land. I'd love to have a conversation with those types of people in it.
Open invite. Broken Generation.
Blessed.
Episode 13. Let's go. Broken Generation, episode 13.
Season 2.
This one is gonna be another one of our what would you say? They're like our staple conversations now. I think we might have this conversation every couple of episodes, but things keep happening.
That's a fact.
They do, and but I feel like maybe the first time we spoke about it, we covered what's happening now. The second time, but these things keep happening. So I took a clip from our previous episode.
You did, yeah.
Where a lot of people agree with you, you know? Like a lot of people are agreeing with you.
Appreciate it.
You know, and I agreed with you on the time. I said, yeah, I hear that. And you were speaking about, obviously, black people or people of ethnicity are only accepted in certain cultures, societies, countries when they are entertaining or achieving.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen this recently with the England team. And I spoke about it as well. I said, when they're scoring, it's happy. As soon as they miss, and what happened? Lo and behold, the UK shown its true colours.
England definitely did, yeah.
You know, England. But it's not to say that everyone that is saying stuff is English, but I guess they're directed at England and English players. So I wanted to touch a little bit more on that, because that was 2 minutes. Let's give it a 10. Let's give it a 15 minutes. And if we got examples or if we got any other views or aspects, let's get into that. So the floor is open, Mr. Henry.
Do we need to set the pace? So obviously, I'm guessing everyone knows what happened, innit? Do you want to set the pace?
Set the pace.
So the Euros.
Yeah.
England in the finals.
No, not everyone's going to know, because not everyone watches football.
2-2s, I don't watch football, innit? So maybe it's easier for you to set pace, innit? Okay,
so England got to the finals of the Euro 2020, even though it was played in 2021. Obviously, it was delayed. Played Italy, went ahead early, hard game. Italy equalised, went to penalties. The first two players to step up. Yeah, I'm going to say it as I've seen it written, yeah?
Go on.
Proud English white men. Yeah, both of them. Harry Kane stepped up, England captain.
Nothing wrong with being proud
scored.
to be English.
No, nothing at all. But this is how people are trying to sell that narrative.
Of course.
Yeah, for his country. Had his badge on his chest. Yeah, took the weight, scored.
With pride, yeah.
Yeah, with pride. Harry Maguire, same. With pride, stepped up, chest high, done it for England. Then, and how people have seen videos, they've seen how it's described. Up steps Marcus Rashford. Sheepish, didn't look confident, never really looked like he wanted to be there. So this is not me saying this.
Is that what you're hearing?
Missed.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, Jadon Sancho. Same. Never really looked confident. Only been on the pitch for a few minutes. You know, doesn't look like a Pride England. Missed. Then a 19-year-old stepped up, the same. So I watched this live, yeah, in the pub. Big man.
Nice.
When I seen Saka walk up as a 19-year-old black player.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, big man. I put my head down and hid behind my chair because
Not fair. Go on.
Because I was like scared of my reaction. Should there be a reaction? And I took my son. My son was there.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, big man, like you know how you are.
That's interesting. Yeah. Go on.
I know how I am.
Go on. Yeah.
You know, so I thought, don't, because you can see the disappointment in certain people's face.
Yeah. Go on. Yeah,
so
that's good.
I swear to you, big man, I didn't even watch it. That penalty I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You serious? Yeah.
I put my head behind, I just heard, and that was it.
Yeah.
Sudden, like, from like a pub that was banks in, screaming, silence. I knew what had happened, and instantly I knew what was gonna happen.
Did you leave the pub immediately?
No.
You stayed? Okay, cool.
Oh, big man, you know me, Bridget. I'm there. Say something. You know what I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Because as much as I'm disappointed in the result, because obviously I've been on here where the England top. I've said before on this episode, maybe if I'm not massively proud Englishman with my English, I'm massively proud of the English team, the diversity, the culture, what it's seen, what we see when we see it. So I'm proud to wear that. But, you know, the other aspect was I know what's coming next. You know, I know what's coming next.
Yeah, facts.
And as you mentioned, people were not entertained.
Deep.
They weren't. Them 3 men, boys, young black men that stepped up did not entertain the public. So in course, what happens? You tell me. Your time to talk.
So apparently there was a lot of racism in it.
That's impossible though, because these guys brought the team
got them
through,
to the final, innit?
through the final. You know them ones.
So let's have the real conversation. The real conversation is what transpired after was that on social media a lot of madness happened.
Yeah.
A lot of racial abuse was happening. A lot of and it's quite hard because for the players themselves specifically, they did a great job.
Yeah. But not just the black player.
Yeah,
all the English
squad,
the England squad, and the manager.
Shout out to the manager. I don't know if it was tactical the way he played it. I don't know if that's really the conversation. I don't know. It might have been a setup thing, but not in a negative way. Yeah. He might have thought if these 3 win, these 3s are the champion. Like everyone's gonna support.
So that was
a good move.
Initially.
Yeah, go on.
That was actually my fault.
Yeah, okay.
Like, because I feel like he is really passionate about it, and like you know, he wants that diversity. Unity, he seems genuine.
Facts.
Like some people come out and speak, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But he seems genuine. So maybe he thought if these guys win the World Cup, there's no way that anyone could ever talk bad about any black English players again because we've just won the Euros. Sorry to jump in, but you just
that's spot on anyway. The greater conversation is basically around, I think, where do we fit in society?
Yeah.
Because like you were saying, like the short little clip that I was talking about last time was about how we are seen by some Caucasian people as only fitting in certain areas of the culture or England or the country, for example, entertainment or sports. And it seems as though, like you kind of said this already, when we're doing well, they're cheering for us because it means that they're cheering for themselves. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, they will look at these black players and they don't see themselves in these black players.
Yeah.
So for some Caucasians who are, even if they're England fans, they're happy for Saka to be playing well and win and do great. But when he does bad, it's a realization for them that he's not really one of us.
He don't look like me.
He don't look like me.
He don't look like the people I see.
Facts. So that's just the issue of racism boils to the head.
Yeah,
you know. And I had this conversation with somebody before because my conversation with somebody was: is it that, you know, when you're passionate about something?
Yeah.
Is it that when people are passionate and it turns to anger, that they just say the easiest thing to get the other person?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if the person wasn't black, if the person was fat, they would have just said, "Oh, look at that fat boy," and they would have cussed him for being fat. So the question is really, is it that they were just trying to? Well, the majority of them are just racist, isn't it? But some of them may have just wanted to express that hatred and anger for individuals that let them down.
And the easiest
thing to go thing was their race. Yeah,
100%.
Go on, talk to me.
So we probably got more to talk on this, but so I want to talk about that because I'm not 100% convinced with this whole social media thing.
Talk to me.
Because like 90%, if not more, of these posts are from like accounts, one follower, no pictures.
Talk to me.
Like, so how do we know these are not like plays put there to start the agenda?
So all right, let's just do this real quick.
Do it because I now got another point. So
don't forget your point. In America, they say that the way that Donald Trump won the elections was that because Russia did some unfavorable things.
Yeah,
they logged into Facebook accounts, and they would put in certain areas like. They would create accounts where American people, blah, 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 were saying positive things about Trump and were saying negative things about, I think it was, who was he running against? Biden? Not Biden.
No, it wasn't Biden before.
Whoever the people, is a woman, isn't it? Hillary Clinton. Was saying negative things about her. And therefore he won because of what was happening on social media was actually a agenda or a group of people that were paid to disrupt the social atmosphere around politics. And it could be the exact same thing happening here in the UK where there's just a certain amount of people that are just trying to stir up anger, frustrations around race, around whether it's race baiting or just things around race in the football sphere or in the social sphere. Do you know what I mean? Because it could just be an agenda that these people are trying to either distract us from something or just to start some kind of internal fights within England. So it could be someone that's not even English.
No,
it could be Russian people, it could be South Korea.
Some of these 100%. English, like how it's written, grammar, completely
horrendous. Some of them could just be bots. Literally bots that are done from not even in England.
So my problem with it is, when you see all of these, so I went on social media after, went through, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not following the right people, so on. When you see these screenshots, these posts, you notice that the keywords are in bold.
Okay.
That means whoever screenshotted this has searched
those
words.
Fast.
So 5,000 messages you look at.
Yep.
Yeah. You search that word, you find 5 of those are got racial in.
Yeah.
Like says whatever they say. There's 5. They got 5 or 6 followers each.
Yeah.
Then you highlight out of the 5,000 those 5. So that's my problem with it. Like, are we really highlighting the wrong things?
Okay.
Are we? I don't know. Like, I don't agree with it. There's a lot more deep to it. But are we? Because we've been on here. How long have we been on here, big man, saying, why are we focusing on slavery?
Facts.
Why are we not focusing on the achievements that we've made? But yet then we jump on and say, but look at all of this racial abuse I'm getting online.
But it's hard not to.
No, it is.
Like
it is very hard.
I could have look, like every day of the week, women just tell me how beautiful I am, innit?
My guy.
But there might just be one girl that says, "Yo, your head a bit weird shaped, innit?" And that weird shaped comment about my head, will cause me to be on a diner for like 3 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it. In this grand scheme of things, like, a lot of the English football fans were positive. They were upset about the loss, but were real proud of the team and what they've achieved and did loads of great things. But the minority are scream loud enough or are highlighted enough to say that
as I would say, I think they're highlighted enough. I don't think they scream loud enough.
Okay.
I think they're like, there's a few like viral videos, isn't there? Like people doing foolishness or saying this or doing that.
Yeah.
Like maybe they screamed, but they're only viral because
we're making it viral.
We make it because they're not. They're people with what, maximum 200 followers max.
Yeah.
Like they're not people. They're not big celebrities or big people that have big followings that are coming out and saying these things. So that's why I said I really want to see someone with some clout, with some following, with something behind them. That's not like a far right person that comes out and says these things, because there's not people. They're not.
And but the reality is, a lot of people are scared to show their true colours.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of them could actually be real people behind them, or they could just be little 12-year-old boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just faking it on the bots or faking it behind.
I think they are
making these comments. So, but I still think it's an outrage that these things should not happen. Even if it's one person doing it or 10 people doing it or 100 people doing it, these things shouldn't happen. And I think that is the kind of the baseline we got to start at.
Yeah.
Nobody should be making these racist remarks,
100%.
and therefore, because someone is or some people are, we're against it. And we're attacking it.
But then, like I said, but the thing is, in order to. Like, they're not going to start putting this passport in or bank details or whatever.
Well, they should. I think that's a great way to start.
100%. But what I'm saying is, we need to stop highlighting these foolish tweets.
Do you know what I like?
If we stop highlighting them, people will stop doing them because they're not getting attention.
Nah,
there's probably thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets, or messages or social media videos where people are putting stuff for shock value, that no one even reads because at the time no one searched it or no one said anything. And these people, like I said, these people have 1 or 2 followers maybe, or no more than 200 followers. They're not real people. They're putting messages up for shock value, and we're putting that flame to the fire. We're fueling it.
That's a fact.
But this person might even have done it at night. Oh, you know what would be funny? This, log off, might not even have that account. And now you're actually fuming at the brother probably don't even remember. Or girl, whoever writ it, don't even remember they writ it.
That's a fact. That could be true for a lot of them. But I still think it's something that shouldn't happen.
No, and I agree with you.
So even though
I get comfortable
even though they're doing those things, whether it's just a knee-jerk reaction to get a response, whether that's just the reality of our society nowadays, where everyone's on social media, everyone wants clout, everyone's chasing something, everyone's capping, everyone wants to make a statement just to get a few likes and feel like they've got some social media currency or whatever you want to call it. But generally speaking, though, these things shouldn't happen.
No, but as anyone, from your experience or what you've seen, has anyone come out with their chest and said yes? No, the people that are losing their jobs, they're losing their family. That's the things
that I like.
Yeah, but I'm saying, has anyone ever come out and with chest and said yes?
What?
Yeah, I said them things. I mean them things.
Yeah, so no, there's a few.
People have come out and said it.
Yeah, so there's a guy who I think it's an insurance company.
Yeah,
and these are the things that I like when people highlight people who's got their face on their account.
Yeah, people, and real people.
Those when you can guarantee real people. Do your research, find out which company they work for, send what they're posting to that company. Is this what your company stands for?
100%.
Those people that are losing their jobs, losing their finances, their livelihoods because of these comments and these statements, I'm all for highlighting those people.
Yeah, definitely.
And blasting them, not highlighting John 0864.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's the ones that seem to be
dead.
Like when I'm looking at some of these messages or reading some of these comments or even clicking on the profiles, that's the kind of profiles they are.
Yeah.
Like for me, they shouldn't be highlighted. I don't believe they should be.
Yeah.
Like Marcus Rashford come out and released a massive statement about like how proud he is, and for me that was more powerful than highlighting the racism. Because like I said, but then I know it's a like catch me on any day I could talk differently.
Facts,
tomorrow I could be like, you know what, bun them all, like blah blah blah. Addresses should be shown, but today I'm saying we should be focusing on, because now what? Like, are we gonna look at the England team because of the amazing achievement that they got to the final, or we're gonna be like, but look at the racist abuse and high racist and the true colours of show? Like, we're not even celebrating the accomplishment no more. We're just focusing on
the diner. Yeah,
you know what? Which that's our society. I get
facts.
that.
Again, that's like, yeah.
You know, like we should be like, I should be able to tell my son, yo, in that team there was like 5-6 black players, so like that team, and they got further than any team does since 1966. And but what I'm having to tell him is, they are, people are saying bad things to them.
Facts.
People are being not. Nah, man, facts. I don't know innit.
So let's have
off on a little one.
Let's have a little. That's calm. Let's have a bigger conversation, because the reality is, for me, from my land, where I'm seeing things, I think this is the underbelly of England. Yeah. England is a racist country with racism at its core.
100%.
And therefore, when it bubbles up, we get surprised and we scream bloody murder. Like, we scream like, oh, look at these social media accounts that are doing these evil things or saying these horrible things. And we're shocked by it, or we pretend like we're shocked. But in reality, this side of the road, we're not shocked. Because the reality is there is racism everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's in the psyche of most Caucasian people.
Yeah.
Even in the psyche of most anyone born in England.
Yeah. But I think like you said, and I know you like doing this, but I think it's anyone born in England.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a just fact. Caucasian, not black. I think black people have a tendency maybe to be racist towards another race.
No.
Sorry. You don't. Oh yeah, we can't be racist, can we? All right.
No, that's
prejudice.
Not, no. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say we all have. There's another phrase that we say: white supremacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone in the UK, I think, in England that were born in the UK was born in England have a white supremacy understanding of the world, even people who are of color.
Okay.
So depending on how much of the England of the world you're surrounded by in England, like if you've got like a subculture of an Asian community and you stay in that Asian community, that white supremacy undergirds that you've been brought up with through media, the way history is told, the way your teachers are taught to you, the way the leaders around you are. You may be able to shun that because you're surrounded by a ecosystem of Asian people, Asian mother, father, and a different type of people. But everybody, I think, has that understanding and have this deep-rooted understanding that white people are of a superior race. Everybody born in the UK and England. That's just my thoughts on it. And we as a people have to, or me as a father has to teach that away from our kids purposely with intent.
Big man, you know what? I'll go back to one of your shows with P, because that amazed me, Bridget, when he talked about growing up and the white man lived there. That amazed me because it really, really like embedded my understanding in me.
So for those people who don't know,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Two Black Minds podcast. Shout out to Kafson. Kafson shares a story of when he was back home in Africa. And he talks about how when he grew up, there was two houses. One house had a white person in with a dog, and the other house had a black person in with a dog. And they thought for some reason that they would never trouble the white man and his dog. Yeah. No, they won't trouble the dog. Sorry. Because he's got a white owner.
Because he's got a white, so that means he's more intelligent. He's more vicious. Yeah, he understands.
But the other dog, who's got a black owner, they can trouble.
Yeah, because
that dog's probably.
Yeah, and like that for me, that was like so mad because they're not surrounded by that. That's literally embedded in from somewhere.
Yeah,
whether it's parents, but that's embedded. Because they don't have to they don't have to get up and go to work or do this or do that and act more professional around white people because you feel they don't need to do that.
Facts.
But we obviously do in the UK. We have to feel like they say we have to work 2 times harder than our counterparts, so on. They don't have to do that, but they still have that understanding.
Facts.
Mad. That was mad to me still.
That's a fact.
That was mad to me.
That's a fact. But yeah, so just going back, we have a undergirding of racist white supremacy within the UK system, education system, even in the sporting system, music system, which goes back to the point I was making last time in the last episode, is that we're only seen as being able to flourish in certain areas of society, entertainment and sports.
Do you know? So I'm going to be interested to see. Obviously, the Olympics start when? Next week? Or maybe
very soon, brother.
A lot of the representatives of track and field are black.
That's a fact.
And not, as far as I know, we don't have the strongest track and field team. Like, I know we've got a few individuals that go for medals.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not like one of the big. So are we then going to face this again when they're not achieving? But it's always been that way. I think ever since I remember, probably not like 80s, but like 90s, Linford Christie, like that, we've had black athletes represent track and field. Obviously not swimming, swimming and horses, and
especially like 100 meters, especially 200 meters, possibly 400 meters.
Definitely the long distance, like the Mo Farahs.
Shout out to Mo Farah.
You know them ones. Like we've had the Jessica Ennis's, we've had so we've had all even what's the name he was on there the other day, Lewis. Lewis.
Yeah.
Like we've always had that representation, and as far as I know, there's not been no racial connotation around that. Maybe because I've been blind towards it.
Okay.
But I've never known like people to be like they are with the England team, or like they have been with other aspects of sport.
And I would say that the athletics teams, especially track and field, don't have the same kind of fans as England
football culture. Football, because same with rugby. I don't think I know rugby had a massive thing in South Africa. Like there was like that massive, what's it called, the apartheid.
Yeah,
that was like, but obviously that's over there, and I don't think any other sport has that such bad reputation. I know Formula One is notably racist, and I even went on Lewis Hamilton's page and looked, and he's like commissioned the race report, didn't he? So shout out, I didn't even know Lewis was doing them things. So shout out Lewis Hamilton. Lewis is doing his thing. You know, he's got the money, he's using his power, and he's been repping. But like, be honest, did you recognize Lewis Hamilton as like someone that's fighting for the black culture? I didn't. No, not initially. I thought over there he's doing his thing over there.
Initially, I didn't, but since he started wearing a t-shirt and what did he kneel in?
Yeah. He went on the podium.
Yeah, facts. So those sort of things. But I don't watch. I don't. That's not my sport.
No, it's not mine.
But since then, like back in the day, I never thought no. But now, yeah.
No, he's wow. The fact, even if, like for me, even if he just done it for clout, for him to commission a report, even if he did it for clout, that's gonna help a lot of people. He had the money to do it, and he did it. Why or where he did, I don't actually care.
Yeah.
But he did that, so I have to shout him out and big him up, and obviously used him as the example that like people are proud to be British now because he won the Grand Prix again. Like,
it's nice, isn't it?
You're not hearing. Like, I don't hear.
Nice,
I don't know any. I just don't hear people say, "Oh, I'm so proud to be English because that black man won the title."
Yeah.
It's that Englishman. But they're not proud because the black man missed the penalty. I don't know.
And again, it's always the Englishman when we're winning.
Yeah. That's
what. When we do something that they're not happy with a black man, innit?
And I spoke about it near the start about do we have an identity, and I seen someone else talk about it on a podcast, and I was like, no way.
Yeah, this is.
And spoke about identity.
This is the reality, man.
Like, where is our identity? Yeah, I mean, and you know, it's a larger Jamaican team, man. They won 2 games now in the Gold Cup.
Facts. They're doing their thing, cuz.
Yeah, off a larger car. The UB40s made their way over now. That's faced the other. Are they gonna call the English born brothers UB40s? You know, Kingston Tyne and red wine and them thing. Oh, they're gonna call the man them the UB40s. You know,
that's funny.
Deep.
That's funny.
My brother. Anything else you gotta say on this?
We gotta wrap up, but I will say
we do have to wrap up.
One thing I hate doing, on the topic of race,
yeah.
So I'll just touch on it real briefly, innit? One thing I hate what black people do is there's this idea called white fragility, yeah, which basically means that whenever white people are around, that it's basically about making white people comfortable.
Yeah,
and black people do it all the time. Like when we're around white people, sometimes we change our tone of voice. Yeah, like we speak differently. We've already said this about our work voice or our on the phone voice, but also around topics like we're afraid sometimes to talk about race around white people because we want them to feel comfortable.
Yeah, and that makes them uncomfortable. Definitely.
And therefore we change it. So that's something I hate. So even around the conversation of the England game, like it was hard for me to have conversations with people because they didn't want to have that conversation.
No.
Oh, but I think racism.
So I think what's hard, and we spoke about this before, is like people that genuinely like don't see color. Like everyone sees it, but some people, like I'm not of the LGBTQ plus community, but I generally do you. There's not like I don't have no prejudice towards nobody. I really don't have no prejudice towards them. So even though I'm not part of that community, I don't have. So there are white people that are similar to that.
Yeah.
They're not black, but they actually don't see it. So it's hard for them to be like seeing it from somebody who's
I hear that,
looks
but
like them.
Yeah.
but doesn't think like them because they don't think like that.
Yeah, but like I can have a conversation with someone who's in the LGBTQ community and not be a part of that community and still have a conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't feel less of a human being because I can't have a conversation because I'm not a part of that community. Whereas some white people are afraid to have that conversation, and I'm just like, why are you afraid?
Yeah,
is it because you're racist?
And see, that's
what
the
underlying is.
This is the thing. So that's what I'm saying. I think we need to have them, and people need to be comfortable to have those conversations. Because the second they're not, it seems because you agree with them. No, and then it gets to that. No. Then it gets to that.
Exactly.
And yeah, so you need to be open.
I'm fully comfortable with white people feeling uncomfortable.
I know you are.
Like I am because like
growing up, you've been a guy that would like to put a difficult situation
fact,
and make it.
That's a fact. Yeah, I like to do that.
Like you would like to point out.
Apparently, innit?
No, apparently I was there.
Apparently, innit? I don't remember.
My brother, we need to wrap because it's gonna die.
All right, 11 piece to the people.
Are you not entertained? Let us know, man. Let's go. Episode 13, the wrap up. I think we come in here not really knowing the top, but we actually just run. We do every week. We just run it, yeah. Every week. And even when we don't really know what we're going to go, 30 minutes we've been talking. Hour-long episodes.
Good convos, though.
Always good conversations, man. Always. And I think, like we say every week, it's always good. It's different perspectives. I think you could probably get a lot of little bits out of what we say. Like, I'm not going to sit down and do that because that's long. Like, taking 2 minute, what they call audio bites. If we had like a whole team behind us,
which we'd
always need a team, then they could do all of that. Yeah, if you're out there, squad, gang, and all of that.
Yeah.
Lottery funds coming up soon. You know, if you wanna what's it called? Like, not promote, elect us.
Yeah.
Gloucestershire Awards must be coming up soon.
Oh snap! That's facts.
You know that
you've been on it. You've been nominated before.
No, you have though, innit?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
So what did you get? No, podcast. What did you get nominated for?
Oh, that was friggin'
BBC.
BBC uploaded the.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't got no award or nothing yet. I would have liked an award.
They just
should come through the post.
I think they needed people that look like you.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
To diversify their
portfolio. Yeah, that's a fact. It's at least let a black guy smile with it. Shaking the hand of a white man. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you're up there playing along, grinning teeth. Hitting that quota.
Facts.
But listen, I'll take that right now. You know, just get some promotion. Let's get us out there, then we can push the real message. Because they know. If they let us through the door, brother, we are gonna cause.
That's a fact. I can't tell you what it is.
Madness. If they ever let us through the door.
And I'm leaking all the secrets.
Yeah.
I'm putting cameras. You're gonna see multiple people in that sneak off.
What's the brother's name again that lets the guy on the door?
Cummings, isn't it? Cummings.
Yeah. You see him come up on the camera just after we left. Just walk in the door and just.
I'm telling you.
Nah, they're never gonna let us through the door, man.
That's a fact.
But obviously, personally, if the Freemasons want to let me through, I ain't saying nothing, yeah? Secret safe.
Them, yeah?
But if they want to let the broken generation through on the media thing, then, you know, everything's getting exposed.
Have a conversation, man.
Yeah, come.
We need to get a Freemason in here, fam. We need to sit down with the Grand Master? Grand Wizard, something like that.
Is it what, grade 3 and all of that?
33?
Yeah, I don't think they come and do them things.
They don't. Do they not?
I don't know. Like when you see it on TV, they're always behind like the mask and stuff, innit? The cloak thing that they wear.
I know a few Freemasons.
I guess being anonymous is the power.
I know a few of them, so I need to have a conversation.
Try and get some views from them then.
What opinions?
Yeah, opinions, views, and maybe we can discuss how we believe that, like what we see from that.
No, that's a. I'm gonna do that. You know.
Yeah.
If I end up dead in like a
big man, you'll be on YouTube saying this. You know that one.
I'm gonna get a Freemason on board. I know a Freemason. I know a few Freemasons, but they're lower ranked and they're not like grand.
But I don't think you're ever gonna get to that high place. like us.
Do you know what? They probably think that they could outsmart us, and so they might actually come.
That would be
thinking,
amazing.
Yo, yeah, we can have a conversation. And these two black kids, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know nothing. Yeah. They don't even use proper grammar when they speak. Slang.
Yeah.
Always laughing. Yeah. Try us.
Anyway,
What we saying? University educated, yeah?
facts.
You know what I mean?
University of Gloucestershire educated.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Don't know if that counts. It counts enough. I got a degree. I got my name on a degree. On an honor roll.
Yeah.
My name's there. Broken Generation, man. Episode 13. We had fun. It's hot.
Heated.
You got the rag.
I've been sweating all day, man. They've been seeing me wipe my brow a few times.
Oh, it's hot, my brother.
It's calm.
It's hot.
It's barbecue weather, man. You had a barbecue recently?
Big man, you seen how I look, Bridget? Of course I had barbecue. See, that's
Man's been eating,
and you know what? That's the next thing we need to talk about on the next subject is how we as black people embrace the English culture when it's time to.
Yeah, when it's right.
Little bit of sun,
nice.
barbecues, run, like, you know,
sign systems, right?
Yeah, we pick and choose
what we embrace.
What we say. Yeah, no, that's our sort. But we'll speak about that on a different time, different place. You know, we're running out.
That's love, man.
Brother, Broken Generation, episode 13.
Yeah.
I have been Danger. Catch me on them socials, ITZ Danger.
I go by the name of Last Name Henry. Hit me up on Instagram on Last Name Henry. Holler at my other podcasts as well. _black_minds.
2 books.
It is spiritual. No, it's all spiritual. On Amazon, and get There's a Time to Laugh on Amazon as well.
My brother at Broken_Generation_ podcast.
Holler at us.